Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Hope that you are fine. Today we are going to continue our grammar sessions, and then we are going to start a new lesson, 5B, module 5B, the reported speech. Now I want all of you please to move with me to slide number 2 in order to know what is the difference between the direct speech and the reported speech. Let's see. Direct speech. In direct speech, we give the exact words that one said. The words of the speaker are in quotation marks, exactly as if you are reading a book or a story and you find quotes. You know the quotes? Okay, so this is the direct speech. You can find the words of the one who spoke or who was speaking in or between the quotation marks. For example, Sandy said, "I can't write properly." So if you notice here, we are having the quotation mark that indicate that they are indicating to the direct speech or the direct words that the speaker said. For the reported speech, we give the meaning of someone said, but with some change without using the quotation marks. So I am delivering the meaning only. It's not very the very accurate words, but I'm delivering the meaning. For example, Sandy said that she can't write properly. So can you notice the difference here? In the first one, for the direct speech, we said, Sandy said, "I can't write properly." So here, between the quotation mark, I put the same words that she used exactly. For the reported speech, no, I didn't use the quotation marks, so I tell about the words that she have said. So, Sandy said that she can't write properly. Okay, let's move to slide number 3. How can you change the sentence from the direct to indirect or to the reported speech? Use a reporting verb. What are the reporting verbs? Say or tell, followed by that. And omit the quotation marks. What does it mean to omit the quotation marks? It means to remove or to move them away or to open them. Okay, so the first thing is to use one of the reporting verbs. What are they? Say or tell. Then we use the word that, and then we move or remove the quotation marks. Here, let's see this example. Sandy said, "I can't write my name properly." This is direct or indirect? Of course, this is direct because we are having the quotation marks and the same words that Sandy used. If I wanted to turn it into indirect or reported speech, so what I'm going to say? Here we are going first to move the quotation marks, and then we're going to use one of the reporting verbs, say or tell, and then using that. Number 2, or the second step. Change all the pronouns and the possessive adjectives according to the meaning of the sentence. For example, if I say, Sandy said that. That what? Sandy said that. That he or that she or that we or the what? Of course that she. Here I changed the personal pronoun because when she was talking about herself, she said I. But now if we are talking about her, we are going to use she. So, Sandy said, "I can't write my name properly." This is different than if I say, Sandy said that she can't write her. Of course, we're not going to use my, because here we changed the personal pronoun, so of course we are going to change the possessive, and here instead of my we are going to put her name properly. Let's move to slide number 4. Please concentrate very well. Of course, you know that we are having rules or steps or some steps in order to reach the right answer, right? So let's remember what are the steps that we are going to use in order to turn a sentence from direct speech into indirect or reported. First, use say or tell. Second, use that. Third, move the quotation marks. Fourth, to change the personal pronouns and the possessive pronouns or the possessive adjectives according to the change that you have done for the sentence. The fifth and the most important step, change the tense of the verb. We are not changing the tense of the verb according to what we want. Of course, this is not logical. We are having rules. So let's see how or according to which rules are we going to change the tense. Number one, if the original sentence, if the direct sentence was in the present simple tense, in this case you are going to use the past simple tense in the reported speech. How? Let's see. Sandy said, I can't write my name properly. If I wanted to turn this into the past, what I'm going to say? If I wanted to turn this into the reported, into something that I'm saying about her, indirect. So what I'm going to say? Let's see. Sandy said that she couldn't write her name properly. So what did we do? We changed the tense from the present simple into the past simple. Let's see the second change. From present progressive or continuous into the past progressive or continuous. Very easy. Let's see. Alan said, I am having a shower. So if I wanted to turn this original sentence into reported speech, what I'm going to say? No. I'm going to say the answers now. Let's see. Let's do the steps. Okay, so are you ready with me? Let's do them. Alan, here we are going to use one of the reported verbs. So Alan said that, and then we moved the quotation marks, that he was having a shower. He, we changed the personal pronoun, was having, and here we changed the tense. Let's move to the third. From the past simple or the present perfect into the past perfect tense. Both changed into the past perfect tense, even the past simple or the present perfect. So let's see them. Okay. Mark said, I saw a bear behind the tree. I saw, this is past of course, I saw a bear behind the tree. Now, please, can I ask you to do something that will help you a lot in order to answer these questions? Okay. First, when you see a sentence for the reported speech, I want first you to write beside the sentence which tense is this sentence in. This will help you a lot in order to determine or specify which tense are you going to use in order to turn it into the reported speech. For example, here, let's do the steps. Mark said, I saw a bear behind the tree. So is past verb. So right beside it, past simple. So you know quite well the past simple is going to be changed into the past perfect. So instead of so, we are going to use had seen. Exactly. So you did the most important step correctly. So you are going to answer the rest of the question very well. So let's see. Okay. So here we are going to say Mark said that, and moving away the quotation marks, Mark said that he what? Had seen a bear behind the tree. It's that easy, it's that simple. If you only follow the rules or follow the steps that I'm telling you to follow or to do, this will help you a lot to concentrate on the answer. Now we're having some words here that we're going to change. Well, it's going to be would, can, of course, will be could. Now let's move to slide number 5. Here we are having some expressions or some keywords that you are not going to use them as they are and turn them or move them exactly from the direct into indirect. No, we are going to have we are going to do some changes on them. What are they? Let's start. Yesterday, it's going to be the day before. Today, that day. This or these, that or those. Tomorrow, the following day or the next day. Next week, the following week. Next month, the following month. Next year, of course, it's going to be the following year. Here, there, now, then, ago, before, last week, the week before. They are very important to be studied. Please don't mess studying them. Now let's move to slide number 6 in order to check some of the most important notes that we are going to have today in order to be sure about our answers when we are going to answer the next questions. Let's start. These changes can't be made when the sentence expresses a general truth or reporting verb is in the present, future, or the present perfect simple. What happened, miss? Okay, no, they are very easy. Now, did you understand the previous rules quite well? To this point, everything is okay. But let me tell you a tricky thing. If you are having the reporting verb, what are the reporting verbs? Say or tell, right? If you find these reporting verbs in present or in future or in the present perfect tense, so you are not going to apply the rules that we have mentioned. So what I'm going to do, okay, I'm going to tell you now. Are you with me? Ready? Okay. For example, I enjoy cooking, Simon says. Says here is for the present simple, right? Okay, so let's see. Simon said that he enjoys. Enjoys, not that he enjoyed. No. Simon said that he enjoys cooking. Miss, but said, here says and here said. No. Let me tell you something. Don't be confused between said and says and the main verb of the sentence. Why? Because we are going to see the next as following. I will move to Dublin next year, Eric says. Eric says he will move to Dublin next year. Miss, what is the difference? Okay, let me tell you something. The words that we're having for reporting the verb are not the words that they are controlling our verb inside the sentence. That means that I can see them in order to determine only which tense am I going to use. For example, here, I enjoy cooking, Simon says. So Simon said that he enjoys cooking. It's something general, it's habit. Here you're having the reporting verb in the original sentence, says. So of course you're going to use the present simple tense exactly in the reported sentence. For the next one, I will move to Dublin next year, Eric says. Okay, Eric says that he will move to Dublin next year. What did I do so? I just used the same tense that I am using in our sentence. Miss, I don't understand why did you link the two words with the present with the tense of the sentence. Okay, let me tell you with another way. I enjoy. Can you see enjoy? In which tense is this verb? Exactly the present simple tense. Now, he enjoys. Enjoys here in which tense? The present simple tense. Two, right? Exactly. So, enjoy and says in the first and original sentence, made me using the same tense in the reported speech. So I kept the same tense for the reported sentence that I have done. Why? Because I'm expressing general truth by using the present simple tense, and I'm also having the reporting verb in the present simple tense. Let's move to the second one. I will move to Dublin next year. Can you see will move? Which tense? Exactly, future. Eric says. Eric says here, says in which tense? The present simple. Exactly. So, so in this case, I'm going to write it in present or in future? No. Says here only refers that you're going to keep the same tense in your answer, not using specific tense. Did you understand the point? Here the word says, when it becomes in the present simple tense or the future or the present perfect in the present perfect tense, it only gives you highlight, or it gives you just some sparks to the clue of the answer, which is keeping the same tense in your answer. So you are going to find us writing, Eric says he will move to Dublin next year. Will move became also will move, and we didn't change the original tense of the verb. Let's move to the next slide. The past perfect and the verbs could, might, should, would, ought to, mustn't, used to don't change in the reported speech. How? I can't use, if I'm having one of them, I can't use another one instead. I should use them the way they are. The past progressive usually doesn't change. If you are having a direct sentence with the past progressive, so you are not going to change it for the reported answer. Let me give you an example. I was playing football all the day yesterday. Ahmed said that he was playing football, and so and so and so. Here we didn't change the past progressive tense. Let's move to slide number 8. Emma says, my teacher is going to Paris today. Says here, you are asked to put said. So the right answer is going to be, Emma said that her teacher was going to Paris that day. My father went to Dallas last year. Sam said to Jane. If you're having said or says, you're going to use said or says for the answer. But if you are having says to or said to, in this case you are going to use told or tells. So my father went to Dallas last year. Sam said to Jane. So we are going to use told. Sam told Jane that his father had gone. Why had gone? Because here we are using the past simple, and you know quite well the past simple changed it into the past perfect. So had gone to Dallas a year before. Egypt lies in the northeast of Africa, said the teacher. The teacher told us. It's a general truth. So which tense are we going to use? Exactly the same tense, which is the present simple tense. The teacher told us that Egypt lies in the northeast. Actually, thank you very much. It was a pleasure being with you today. I'm going to meet you back again in the part number 2 for the reported speech.